In this session, we will define a select option with default value containing from, to. I will even show you how we will be able to put there multiple single values in this video. So let's take a look at that. To create a default value in select option is a little bit tricky. So reason why is because select option is technically something that SAP calls internal table with header line. I'm not going to go that much into details about what the internal table with header line means and how it technically works. I'm going to show you how you can fill in the data into your select option and how you can put there a default value. So let's firstly define a select option right here. So I will use the name SOTBVAL for with default value for DD02L tab name period. And now in order to put there the default value, we will have to go to initialization event. So we will create an initialization part of the code. And usually I do it like this so that I can differentiate between a section of the code. So let's do the initialization like this. And inside of initialization statement, we will be putting the value for the select option itself. Okay, so I will copy the name of the select option. And if I put there the dash and press Ctrl space, you will see that there are multiple values that we can put into the select option. There is something that is called low, high, option, and sign. For now, we will use low option, and I will show you like what it means later on. And let's put there the value DD02L. This is going to be the default value for the select option. And what we have to do right now, we have to append whatever is inside of SO tab value header of that internal table. We will put it into that internal table itself. So we will do something like append whatever is inside of the header. We will put into an internal table of that select option. So we will append Ctrl C SO tab name value period. Let's hit the syntax checker. Everything is syntactically error-free. Let's do the pretty printer, activate the code, and let's take a look how it looks like. Right? So right now we are able to see inside of our select option the default value DD02L. Let's do something else. If we go back to the code and I press Ctrl D to duplicate the line of the code, let's put into the select option another value, DD02T. Let's activate the code, execute, and here is what we see. DD02L is a first value, but we are able to see that there are already other options inside of the select option. So if I click on the multiple selection, I already see multiple single values that we are putting inside of the single select option. If you want to create an interval between from and to in the select option, we will have to use, instead of low, high addition in the select option. And now, before we put the value inside of the internal table, we firstly set up low and high value, and only then we will append it to the select option. So let's do the activation of the code, execute the code, and now we are able to see like how to insert from to value to the select option. So let's create the text for our select option. Create text element, selection text, Ctrl V, select O with default value. Activate the code, go back, F8, and this is how we can create a select option with a default value.